Sure.
And he was in Mexico cleaning up there. He fought a lot over there, and so he still got fight in him. I watched him. Everybody loses that little bit of speed, but he makes it up with toughness, and he makes it up with punching power and technique. So he's still some guys that we can line him up with to fight.
You want to hear a funny Phil Baroni story? Now, this story kind of relates to Phil's past with you. And now most of us guys, we go to the gentlemen's clubs, and we have a long night. We have a fun night. And then the next day,
we dump $1,000.
Exactly.
We regret it.
I don't go there.
Exactly. Yeah, I haven't done it in my life, but I know people that do.
The next day, we wake up and we regret all the money we've spent. Yeah. Well, there's a little twist to that with this story. I've done a lot of coaching clinics with Phil for wrestling teams, high school wrestling teams, as well as he's got his Burma Water, as well as for MMA schools. And we had just finished a seminar clinic, and we went to the Gentlemen's Club in South Carolina. I won't say the name of the town when I tell you what happened. And we go in there, and the manager and the bouncer are both huge New York Badass Phil Baroni fans. The manager is from Kentucky, and he wants to get his picture taken with Phil, all this stuff. And we're going in there, and I'm enjoying myself. I have a couple young ladies, one on each knee, just enjoying the evening. And we've been in there for a little while, so our drinks are comped and everything. And so Phil comes over, and he grabs me by the shoulder and says, "Get out of here. We're getting out of here." And I'm like, "Hey, I'm enjoying myself, man." He goes, "No, go." So we start going towards the door, and he's got these big cargo shorts on, the ones like with all the pockets. And so we go to the door, and this girl's chasing after him, and she goes, "He robbed us! He robbed us!" And so the bouncer, who's a huge fan of Phil, this kid was an amateur fighter from Kentucky, and he says, "What?" And he says, "He robbed us." She says, "Who?" "That guy." And the bouncer goes, "Get your stuff, young lady, and get out of here. You're done for the night. This is my friend. This is my guest." And Phil goes, "Oh yeah, thank you, bro. Thank you, bro." And we go out to the car, and he gets in. We get in the car, and he's pulling out these money bags. He's got party favor. He's got a lot of cash, and he robbed the girls. Went back. He was back doing whatever he was doing with them in the locker room, and he stole their money bags, and we left. And I always say, typically you spend a lot of money as a guy at the strip club, but not when you're hanging out with the New York Badass Phil Baroni.
But the thing about Phil, I'll tell you, and this. First off, you've seen him fight, right?
Yeah.
He dances, he sings, he's cocky bastard, he's a good-looking kid, he's cocky.
Great robes.
He's a crazy spender. He's like, I don't want people to think that he's stealing the money for the money, because he really ain't. Yeah. He'll go next door now and buy the whole bar drinks. Those girls have to be victims of what he did. But if he was out with them, he'd buy him 10 bottles of champagne. He was crazy. That's why he got himself in trouble, because he just spent for everything.
Yeah,
so I have one little Phil Baroni story, but it's actually hilarious. So I go out one night with Mike and Alex, who are friends of ours, through another venue. Mike's a retired cop, and Alex is a retired cop. And they want me to come out and meet this guy, Phil Baroni, because I have a little bit of a celebrity thing, and Phil's got a little celebrity thing. So he wanted us to meet each other.